Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your reading for the energy towards the end of the year and probably towards the beginning of next year, 2025. We're going to look into like where are you at? Like what's going on for you right now and where you're headed basically. And we're going to start with an overall energy, a general energy, and then go deeper and deeper into that energy. And then at the very end, Leo, we're going to have your angels come out and see if they want to have some final thoughts, final ideas, or inspiration for you. What do we have for Leo, please? Leo. Jesus. So we have dreams, and we have Peacock, and a card that sort of wants to come out, but not really. Competition. This is my 180. When something is fully going like 180, like we think we're going in one direction, and it's not like a blindsided situation. It's more like I was going in this direction, and then from 1 to 0, we're completely doing something, or we're completely doing something different. Like it takes a turn. It's not a turn for the worse. It's your choice. Yeah. So dreams, believe in your dreams, and Peacock, raise your standards. If we're starting with this dreams, we can look at this as well. Peacock. The dreams card for me represents when you are really close to manifesting something that you've been wanting for a while. And this can show up in you're seeing synchronicities in your day, you're seeing signs, you're seeing symbols, it's like a language that just fits you. You're starting to see that everywhere. It can also be in dream state that you're getting clearer and clearer messages in your dreams. Like first of all, you remember them. And the next thing is that you actually remember what they were about, and you can put it together to actually get guidance from them. I mean, a lot of people don't even remember their dreams still. It's not that we're not dreaming. It's just that for whatever reason, it serves you to not remember. So you're going to start to remember when it serves you. And you can practice this. You can just have like a notepad and a pen, or since I don't like to have the phone right next to me as I'm sleeping, I just like to really write down whatever. If you're being woken up in the middle of the night and you're thinking about something, just sort of write it down. It can also unlock these things, that it goes a little bit faster and you open up more to your dreams a little bit faster and better. And yeah, it's just all about being on the path that you want to be on, and sort of believe that the path that you're on is going to take place. It's not up for whether this is an if or not. This is happening. The question is when, and the question is how it's going to come about. And it's important that you stay in that belief, like stay more like in a knowing that, yeah, this is going to take place. And look for those signs. Look at those, like how you're being guided right now. And then we have the Peacock. And for me personally, and since I'm a Leo, this is really interesting. So this is one of my signs. Like this is one of my, and sometimes I get messages for myself in the Leo reading, and sometimes I don't. And today this is for sure for me as well. So the Peacock for me, it shows up a little bit like everywhere. For a personal, like my sort of language with spirit or language with source is when the Peacock shows up. I know it's for a specific reason, which I'm going to keep for myself because it feels really sacred to do so. And so I know when that shows up and the reason it shows up. So that is a sign, or that is a symbol for me here. The Peacock in general just represents resurrection. It represents, if you think about a peacock, how freaking gorgeous they are. If you've ever seen a full-blown, like how they just have all those feathers out, they're just completely gorgeous. This for a lot of people can mean that you're about to meet your soulmate. And I was just explaining to Cancer that the soulmate doesn't necessarily, although the Peacock represents that for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a soulmate of like the romantic type. It can be like a true friend on your really important journey moving forward. It can be even a child coming to this planet, or a reconnection with a family member, or It can be an animal that is just soulmate can come in so many different ways. Today, it feels more towards the romantic kind for the most of you, but you'll know where this lands. And then I am drawn to the raise your standards. Like, I like the expression that we live the life that we tolerate. Like, the reason why you have certain things around you is because you tolerate them. It's not because it's salary that you have or well, I would have had more things if I just, no, actually, I'm the first person to say you have what you have because you tolerate it. And maybe your standards are really, really high. So you tolerate, like, you have a high tolerance level there. But this is saying raise your standards. So it's like ask for what you truly want. Ask for, and I see this person. Do you see the silhouette of this person here sort of coming from this angle, peeking through the veil? So there can be that, like, someone is showing up, they're showing their face, they're showing they're reminding you of themselves, like they are on the way in. And it's about your confidence, your believing in yourself, fully becoming who you are, Leo, like fully coming online with everything that you are. Yeah. Okay. Which one? A little bit of all. So which one do we start with? It's almost equal. Okay. So then I say that is a message in itself. If you feel like you have like a lot of choices right now, if you feel like you have to make a choice, then just pick one because they're going to be equally fine. Okay, what do we have for Leo? Going deeper still. What do we have? Intuition. I love that. Follow your intuition. Listen to your gut feeling. Authority. Stand in your power. Stand in your integrity. And I'm going to get from the other decks. Observe, number 12. And one more. Leo. They flip, but it didn't come out. Happy. This is about being happy for no reason. Like, we don't have to wait for the partner to be happy. We don't have to wait for the money to be happy. We don't have to wait for this thing to pan out to be happy. You can, in this very literal moment, you can choose to feel happy. You can think of something, you can put yourself in that mindset. Whatever you're going through, you can bring a smile onto your face. It's interesting. The first thing that I came to think about is this really funny video that I saw is a long time ago now, where it says something like the height of fatigue, or like the height of tiredness. And then there's a mother that is going out. So she's opening the door. She's taking out the trash. And then she actually accidentally like bumps into the doorbell. So the doorbell rings. And for a split second, she is thinking, I'm sorry for the expression, but oh, fuck, who's coming? The height of tiredness. It's so funny. And I don't know where I saw it, if I read it, and I just have sort of the image in my head. I sort of see how like she's so tired. And she's ringing that doorbell like accidentally, and in her thought is like, oh no, shit. Like, so who's coming? Like, I don't have the strength. I think that's really funny. Okay, so I can talk myself there. It doesn't matter what's going on around me. It doesn't matter what my bank account says. If I think about her sort of bumping into the doorbell, eventually it's gonna put a smile on my face. Like, you can adjust that into feeling happy right now for no apparent reason. And as you put yourself there, that in turn is going to start to attract things according to that vibration, right? You're in control. You're in full control, Leo. What do we have for Leo, please? Is that it? Just a little mini, nope. Unfinished symphony. I think that, was it Pisces or Aries? Well, then that's not very helpful because I don't remember which one it was. Unfinished symphony and higher power. Okay, I'm gonna look in them in a second. Okay, we have intuition. We're starting with the intuition card. This is about balance. Is there another? We have 12 there, but yeah. This is so much about, okay, so I see this portal opening up, like you have this black hole or this vortex, if you will, right in front of your face. We have this door that's like, there's so much light and there's so much opportunity behind that door. I just feel like there's, because of these dreams and something is really, really close to manifesting for you, and this soulmate peacock energy, like there's a deep connection with someone, or there's a really strong power within you that's like on the rise, that the more you sort of stand in your power and in your own integrity, which was the authority card there as well, the more things are going to come knocking at your door. So it's really important. It's not a question whether things are going to line up for you or not, or that people are going to be drawn to you. It's whether you want to go that direction, or you want to spend time with them, or you want to, just because every person turns up doesn't mean you want to actually engage with them. And it's like, well, why do they show up then? Because it's a discernment. It's like, you get to decide, just like the buffet. I love the buffet because there's choice. And I'm not angry that the stuff that I didn't take is on the table. You should take this. Just take this out. You know, no, the reason I like a buffet is because there is variation and there is a choice. Does that make sense? Just listen to your intuition as you move forward in the world. Pay extra attention to what your inner feeling is telling you. Like, take one extra look at it. One extra, like, be mindful, be feelingful. Then we have the authority card, which is like so much about standing in that truth and standing in that. You don't have to become guarded, but like, it is about setting boundaries. It is about speaking your truth, putting your foot down. Like, this is who I am. Like, this person knows who they are. They probably come across a little bit intimidating. You don't have to become intimidating because you're in your power, but it might look to some people that it comes off that way. Like, what's up with him? Obviously, it's for both men and women, but this is a he. Like, what's up with him? He looks really, he's not going to let anyone in anytime soon. And that's not you. Like, it's not about closing things off, but it's about setting boundaries. It is. And that grand halo, if you want to call it a halo around your head, you just really come into the crown chakra and the crown center to just really open up for that next level. Those dreams and that the sort of promise of what's about to take place. And then we have observe, which is, I just feel like you probably have, you might have felt like you lived 10 lifetimes within this one lifetime. This lifetime around, if you sort of look back at your life, it's like, yeah, if I look back at my life, it's like, I don't even know how I got everything in there. Like, it's just, and the fact that we're still around, you know, it's quite mind-blowing. I just feel like you've tried out all these different versions, or these, how you meet other people, what role you like to play, like what things do you enjoy on this planet. You probably have tried various different types of jobs or educations or stuff like that. And it's like we're coming into the center, understanding that you're all of that. But it's like coming into a center and coming into an allowing of all that you are, bringing with you. If this is the opposite, that you have been sort of like just in this very center, almost playing out one role, then it's like, okay, well, what about all these other roles, or all about all of these other versions of you? Like, they want to be a part of it as well. And it actually can be really helpful if you think of yourself as having various different versions, and one version of you, or one aspect or perspective of you, comes from this angle. And from that angle, it looks like this. And then when I come from this angle, it looks like this. Understanding there's no one way or one answer or one, it's rather an understanding that we're accumulating, or sort of summoning an understanding that is coming from all different places. I hope this makes sense and doesn't sound too cryptic. And then we have unfinished symphony and the higher power. So this unfinished symphony is so much about tying up loose ends, closing down what doesn't work anymore. It can be such an easy thing as clearing out your wardrobe, or like your basement, or getting rid of stuff that just doesn't fit your home anymore. It can also be, it sounds very trivial and almost like you don't care, but you do, Leo. It can also be people. Getting rid of people. Like, you're going to sense this so clearly. It's not going to have to be like you're going to sit down and think of each person in your life. Am I going to sort of keep them or give them to charity? Or lost and found. Like, it is about you vibrating at a higher, you're coming into this dream, like almost like it can even be like an astral projection, like being out flying at night, leaving your body more often, coming into the dreamscape of things. And as you're climbing that ladder and you're sort of raising up within your own power and within, like, feeling that integrity within yourself, then it's not going to even be a situation. It's going to be more like, yeah, so that person vibrated themselves out of my life, and you vibrated yourself out of that person's life, but you also vibrate yourself into other people's lives. It's not like you're going to be alone. And so the tying of the loose ends is like, yeah, you're doing a wrapping up. It's like and it's number 10, so it's a completion. You've completed a cycle. That cycle ends here, and you're now ready for the next step. And I love how this is like, these are keys, like piano keys and notes and tones, and this person is sitting on an egg. The egg is blue, which represents the throat chakra, which is stand in your power, speak your truth, speak your authentic, like live your authentic life. And how there's sort of, it's still an egg, so it's like it hasn't hatched yet. You're sitting on it. It's like you're thinking about it, like letting everything speak. And then learning how to play these different notes, different tones, like, yeah, learning just how to play, learning. And you might have even, like, I feel like I've lived for a bit now. Like, I'm coming into understanding quite a lot about who I am, but it probably is a heck of a lot more there that I haven't even opened up for yet. And it's about a learning curve, I feel. Also, it's a learning curve about where you're headed right now, and starting to understand and learn more stuff about yourself and how you work and how you function. It might sound weird if you're around my age, which is not like I can say it, I turned 50. So, I've been here for a moment, but I feel like, in a sense, what's the play on words? I feel new. I feel like I've just started. I feel like this is just the beginning in some ways. Okay, and then we have the higher power, which is just gorgeous. I'm going to read from the book for that one. So I won't say anything. 4 is a foundation. I won't say anything, and then blah, blah, blah. 4 is a foundation of like 4 cornerstones. It's like you're laying a new foundation for yourself. There's a new understanding coming in. 3, 4. It's really beautiful, although you don't see that much because it's so bright, the colors. Essential meanings of this card is conscious contact with a higher power. Yeah, it's conscious contact. So it's not like something's just going to swoop in and take you over, but it's a conscious contact. the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all forms. No, I just made that up. Seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. So this can actually also be spirit. Just a deep connection with spirit. Not so just, by the way. The Oracle's message states, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. I mean, I know you know that for a fact, or you wouldn't be drawn to this channel. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You're always protected and divinely directed. That's really gorgeous. Then the relationship message states, I'm just going to read it all. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person. That's what we felt with the peacock, or animal, I would add to that, who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature, which is what I feel here. And then the prosperity message states, sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. That your higher power lead, the synchronicities and intuitive nudges, exactly what I had the intuition card. This sort of sums up everything we already said. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. I just love this for you. It's just so, that was so on point with the other cards, with the other messages. Yeah, I mean, I'm drawn to say that there's a big channeling going on. Like you could really let source come through you. Like if you want to be a trance medium, or if you want to do automatic writing, or any type of like when the information comes through you. Because there's so much talk about like how you're a vessel for Spirit. Okay, and then some final thoughts from your angels. What do we have for Leo, please? Towards the end of the year, towards the beginning of next year. What is there for Leo, please? No need to worry. There's no need to worry, Leo. And success. Wow. Bingo. No need to worry and success. I mean, what beautiful messages. So if there's been any type of worry, Leo, any type of worry, like in any area, in any part of your life right now, if you've been worried about something, you just don't have to worry. Like the worry is unfounded. And sometimes you might even continue to worry a little bit anyway because it doesn't, you know, really help that I'm saying this. But sometimes, just a little second of like, okay, I'm going to try to let it go. And then maybe you take it on later on anyway. But like, it's just nice to just sometimes just take a breather from, okay, understand I don't have to actually worry here. Easier said than done sometimes. It's not even that you only don't have to worry. There's success at the end of this. Whatever the end is, whatever this is, there is success. That is what I have for you, beautiful Leo, towards the end of the year, towards the beginning of next year. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated some part of you for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and happy holidays, everyone. Take care. Bye.